What's going on, guys? We're on Jedha Patrol back. Another video today. We have a new announcement for May 4th. We got Darth Sidious from Clone Wars. I'm excited about it. You may not be. In fact, some of you definitely aren't. But I want to talk about it anyways. Let's do it. That's right, guys. Brian back with another video today. We have a preview, an announcement. There's actually two announcements today and got a couple releases. Today, this particular video, we're going to talk about Darth Sidious from Hot Toys via the Clone Wars. And I know people like, I wanted the Return of the Jedi Emperor. I wanted a Chancellor Palpatine. But that's not what we got. I think this is exponentially more badass than that. So we'll talk about why. I'm really, really excited about this one. But it's up for pre-order right now. If you want to pre-order, you can check out Pop Collectibles in the link below. There's a discount code if you so choose to buy it from them. But this is super exciting. So for those who are unfamiliar with why this Sidious looks like this, it's from the Clone Wars. In the Clone Wars, he was just badass. He was way more badass. And rightfully so, because he could be animated. He could do all the little flippy flips and saber stuff, and it was just crazy. But this reminds me, and I think most people who have seen the Clone Wars would recognize some of these poses that are inspired by the episode where Darth Maul and Savage Opress go up against the Emperor. And spoiler, doesn't bode so well for Savage Opress. This just doesn't end well. But go watch that. You can watch that whole clip on YouTube, or if you got Disney Plus, you can go watch that episode on Disney Plus. Regardless of how you watch it, that fight scene that they animated for those three is incredible. And for that alone, it's worthy to pick up this particular figure. But I want to look at this. I've got photos of the blogger photos, and we also got photos from Secret Base from my friends over at Pop Collectibles who were able to get that. Don't mind this. I'm working on a Commander Fox life-size helmet. In fact, you might even hear the printer going back there, or printers. So it's a work in progress. I got that going on. And then this guy right here, he's just staring off in the distance. So there's that. But let's look at the photos. Get in this Darth flipping Sidious. Now, number one, this photo right here, this pose is badass. I love it. The dual wielding sabers, the USB light up function, which we have yet to actually see like in hand photos of what the hell this USB light up function is going to look like. If it looks like this, like the whole hilt, the whole blade is lit up evenly, that would be sick. Although I'm pretty sure this is Photoshop, so just throwing that out there. And this is a cool set here where we're going to be able to hide wires and that kind of stuff. But the tailoring on this is beautiful. I mean, there's just, I don't know, it's all kinds of gorgeous. But let's get into this. Here we go. Here is, and this is, I think most people are going to be having their Sidious cloaked like this, where you can only see pretty much the bottom of the mouth. And it's definitely going to depend on your lighting setup and however you got yours displayed. Regardless, it is gorgeous. So here's everything it comes with. We're going to have, obviously, himself. We're going to have a ridiculous head sculpt, which we'll look at that in a little bit. It looks amazing. Separate rolling eyes. A whole bunch of hands with some force effects. Light up sabers with USB function. And then a pretty cool base, which we have not seen before. That's a new one. But here he is. This, I think, is a pretty badass pose as well. The sinister smirk. He's just sitting there like, come at me, I got this. He's slender. He's got an animated style where it's not poofy. If you've got the Emperor from Return of the Jedi that we have previously, it's very, the robes are very, he's big and baggy. And this is more slender, fighting style. I like it very much. And I like the colors on it. Like the tailoring on this looks beautiful. Dual wielding lightsabers going on here. I mean, just these blogger photos. These blogger photos are definitely taking inspiration from that Clone Wars episode. No doubt about it. The way he's holding these hilts, definitely inspiration from there. But here's this head sculpt. So the Ian McDiarmid head sculpt, which is definitely an adaptation from the Clone Wars animated series. And then the lifestyle, they have to do that. They're not doing straight up animated head sculpts. But I like it. I know some people have been, kind of knocking it a little bit, but I'm a big fan. The rolling eye function is sweet. Looks like we're going to be getting that on most every figure going forward. So I do like that. And, this is a prototype that's going to be coming out in September or October of next year. So this is a long time. Something may be tweaked. They do that from time to time. I'm perfectly fine with the way it is, but if they want to tweak it some more, make it even more sinister, that would be pretty cool as well. The tailoring on this is beautiful. If I said that, you get wires in the cloaks, wires in the hood. I mean, just look at this. How could you not like this? Unless you just don't like animated Clone Wars, which, you know, I don't quite grasp that either. But this is all kinds of badass. Let me see if I can zoom in just a little bit. Yeah, here we go. I mean, look at that. Come on, man. Come on. Love the multiple layers of clothing, the multiple layers of textures and screen printing and tufting and just all the stuff, man. It just looks fantastic. Dig that one as well. So we're definitely going to have some photos of it on display at Secret Base. So we'll kind of fast forward some of these because I'm sure you've seen some of them. All right, here we go. So Secret Base photos. Keep in mind, some of the lighting is always not the best at Secret Base, but here we go. The tailoring in this hood is awesome. Absolutely love it. The skirt, the smirk on there and the sculpt, that looks pretty sick. I'm not sure about the coloration of the skin. That might be a white balance issue or might be a lighting issues going on at Secret Base because I don't think it's going to be that yellowish green. I don't think that's going to be a thing. I think it's merely, there's actually, in some of the photos you can see there's some green lights around here, and I think it's just a light color cast from those lightings. So keep that in mind when taking a look at some of these photos. Yeah, you see it right there. See the color cast going from the left and the right. There's some weird colors going on display at Secret Base. But here we go. Oh, that's why. There's a Boba Fett. Yeah, there's a Fett green casting onto the acrylic case. So that's got something to do with the coloring going on here. But there's Commander Fox in the background. We'll do a separate video on that because it looks amazing. But I really like this base they're giving us as well. I'm digging that. We got sets of hands. We got some force effects going on. I dig those. Darth Sidious instead of Emperor Palpatine or the Emperor or Chancellor Palpatine. Darth Sidious is pretty sick, which is pretty much the first time we've seen that. The base looks beautiful. I like it very much. I will definitely be using that. And then we've got here your USB light up functions with the hilts. Still very excited to see how those actually, how bright they are and how they work out. But I'm excited for this, guys. I very much am. Look at this. Look and zoom in here. Can we do that? Let's zoom. Let's zoom. Yeah, this is better without the color cast. See, the color of the skin's better on this side than the other one with that green light bouncing off. But look at the textures going on this hood. He's got his little Sith badge thing going on here. I mean, just layer upon layer of badassery. I think that's a term, right? Maybe I just coined it. I don't know. But I'm very much happy with this. And, you know, maybe you are, maybe you're not. I don't know. But I flippin' am. So let me know your thoughts on this guy. Are you picking this up? Did you already pick this up? I'm absolutely going to pick this up. Might get two. We'll see. We'll see. Like September of next year is a long time away. We've got a lot more announcements. Now, there are some people who are not exactly happy about the announcements on May 4th. I understand. I understand you wanted to see something else, or you wanted to see something that you particularly wanted. 100%. I went in with no expectations whatsoever. Therefore, I wasn't really disappointed. I'll just take whatever they give me, and I will, you know, usually enjoy it. The Commander Fox is definitely on my list of wants, and I'm definitely going to get this Palpatine. But like I said earlier, if you want to get one of these, you can pre-order at Pop Collectibles down below. I am excited for this one. If they're going to give us more Clone Wars animated series figures, I'm in. So as always, click and like. See you next time.